Gaming has always been part of us, both as people and as our pop culture. From its humble beginnings in the 1970s and 80s, booming with the arcades due to a certain pizza shaped thing, eating pellets, running around, and relatively escaping ghosts. To the late 80s and early 90s with an iconic certain Italian plumber running around eating mushrooms. To even modern day with gaming available everywhere, from computer to console to arcades in some cases, to even inside your pocket with phones. But games advancements and loves we have for it can be a double-edged sword, a blessing and a curse. We dove into the opinions and gamers themselves to see what gaming truly is, friend or foe.
Have you ever thought that video games have become more or less social?
Not really, because nowadays you could interact with other people online, play like in COD or League of Legends or any online
And you
games.
said you have one
Mhm.
graveyard?
It's not less social nowadays. It's more social.
Okay.
Yes, they've become more social.
Okay.
More social.
I think they've become more social because now there's more online play and communication.
Video games? Oh no, they've become way more social than anything else, in my opinion.
When do you think gaming goes from casual to excessive?
When you start spending
Yeah,
a huge amount of money on it, like randomly, like one of my friends, he wasted almost $600 on a game.
it says it's crazy.
So that was really excessive.
When you got too competitive and you start doing what they call the twitching, anger.
Okay.
Probably when you play something for more than, I don't know, 15 hours a day.
When you turn around and spend at least one good week at home, only in your room.
Okay, let me start off by saying, casual for gaming, it's like you're playing games for maybe an hour or two once a week. That's more of a casual. And excessive, like me, I play constantly. Maybe 10 hours every 4 days of a week. I would call that excessive for me, just because I have to do so much stuff. And everyone else, if they knew exactly what I do, then I use video games for that type of purpose. But if you're gonna play video games just to play the game and try and unlock as many things as you can, then that's what I would call excessive.
Okay. Do you think people have a healthy or unhealthy relationship with games?
It depends on what you consider healthy, because everybody's different. For me, I would say people have a healthy relationship because they understand which is fake and which is reality.
People have a healthy relationship with games. I don't know anybody that has an unhealthy relationship with games.
Really depends on the person.
It depends. I mean, unless you're one of those guys that only plays one game. Yeah, it depends on how you play the game and how you react to it.
If you want to have an unhealthy relationship with video games, then you would play every day for the rest of your life. That would literally be. That would literally mean that.
Okay. Why do you think people become obsessed with games?
Why do I think people become obsessed with games? It's because
Yes.
that brings entertainment. It's trying to get imaginary initiative.
Because it gets to a limit where you want to be better than most people. That's what they create competitions for that, so you can show your skills.
Has to do with chemicals in your brain. Sometimes it's endorphins that give you a sense of happiness, or adrenaline.
Okay.
Because they have no other connection to the real world.
Probably because they got nothing else better to do.
Okay. With the evolution of gaming, like VR, do you think it will eventually consume us?
It will definitely consume us.
Why so?
You're putting your physical body, it's like you're putting your physical body in the game, so it's fun. You're actually doing stuff aside from going like this.
It will consume people who don't know how to stop.
I do not know, because I currently do not believe in VR to be the next level of gaming.
VR is currently in development. It's not fully there yet. It's at its baby steps. And it's going to eventually grow. But it's not going to be the greatest thing on the market for people because they're not used to wearing goggles and playing a video game in their head. It's at its baby steps. give it like maybe like 10, 15 years, and then it's going to probably be in full development, but it's going to be competing against all the other consoles that could be coming out, like PS5, Xbox, whatever, PC. It's always going to say PC. So, yeah, that's what I think, but virtual reality.
No matter what we do, gaming will always be part of ourselves and our culture. It's just no escaping it. It's also always going to be advancing. We have to learn how to advance with it and live happily beside it rather than let it engulf us and take over our lives. Now, the question is, what will you do? Will you live with it or just live it?